Discovering the extraordinary in the ordinary. Making dreams a reality.
It's not a quick fix.
It's for life. It's for life. It's for life.
Thobela re le dumedisha lenanegong la rena la It's for Life. Mogologolo ga bolela segologolo a re tšaeta ke tshadipele di wela ka lopeng e fela dibeke tša go feta le bone ge Melissa Mapula le yana Mabel ba konopana ka noga e phela ba nyako ngwapana e fela le bone le ge ntse ba gola ge di-task di ntse ditla ntse ke ba konopela ka tšona mamotla ke nyako gore ba tinyakišiše le wena kwa gae tinyake o tinyakišiše ntongwe re tlo šomiša art therapy gore ba kgone go tikhumana e tla le nna ke tswatswela Tobe dibeke tša go feta ne ke lefa di-task tša boima ya lehono ke thaba ya taba ke tlo nyaka gore le tinyakišiša mo le tšwang gona magae bophelo bo le bophetšeng mo le leng gona gona bjale le mo le nyako teponang gona ke le tlišitše mo Sesiphumzile o tšwa go lefika la phodišo o tla sepedišana le lena Sesiphumzile ke Mabel, Melissa le Mapula
ke ana amogela ke a Sesiphumzile ska se le botlile ne ka dula fatshe Handle art therapy ke therapy that uses material to communicate, to facilitate communication between the client and the therapist or the counselor. Ha re tlo sebedisa this material go bohlokwa gore le tsebe gore material o tshwantse ha o tlo phika o bane le something that draws you to what you are picking. And when you create your images, you must make sure that you concentrate so that whatever that comes out, it's something that is not distracted by anything, but it is exactly what you are feeling. So maybe if I could get your expectations for Handlently, what are you expecting from this process?
I'm guessing I want to be surprised. I want to see what the art therapy can do. Things that I could maybe feeling inside can be expressed, things that I was not aware of.
I don't know, like crimes and what you're saying and expectations. Well, I don't know the depth of this. It still says nothing to me.
Can we then begin with the process? Can I get the available material and try and explain or describe what your name means? Maybe har ka qala ra bua ka hore hone hone jwang go ngola something or create something ka lebitso la hao.
It wasn't easy. First you have to reflect back to who you are. Yeah.
you are very like conscious or you don't want to use the material.
It's okay more I can express myself in like speech. I don't think I want to express via drawings. I get to now what to maybe a flower will resemble to me a specific color. I just include my favorite color is black, so include my favorite pencil is black, and then I thought I could like express via writing.
Melissa or
This is Melissa. As you can see, this is what you see, it's what you get. And every day you get the same thing. Every day there's always sunshine, there are clouds sometimes, and there's grass, flowers and trees. You'll never go wrong with that. It's always there. It doesn't change.
And I noticed when you were creating your image, it was like fun. You're like taking another crayon and just going on, and something that you somehow enjoyed.
I think that I enjoyed it because it was about me and I know me best. So it was very easy for me. It wasn't much of a challenge.
I'm looking at those clouds. From where I'm seated, they look very dark.
My knowledge of dark clouds is that whenever it's dark, there'll be rain. So that's how I interpreted with Melissa, the flowers. Then you said the clouds are dark. Why are they dark? I'm like, okay, fine. If you want, whenever there's a rain, the clouds are a bit darker. So that's how I just started interpreting that in that fashion.
I'm a very impatient person. I'm very talkative, but shy. And I'm a go-getter. I know what I want in life. I know, and I'm not willing to settle for anything less.
I'm sensing that there's a lot of impatience that is coming out, and I'm wondering what that means.
For nna ke ntho e le goreng ke godile ntse le gore e gona, so ke tried like so many times, or at least try over patient, but then it's, I could say maybe it's a weakness because ke khale ke try or at least ke maintain, but then I end up failing.
Dinepe tša Mapula le Mabel awi ga di khatliše. Ke ipotšiša gore di reng ka maikutlo. Le ge sa Melissa se kganya, tše dingwe o be a jagile.
It's for life. It's for life.
Le kgono ba tšea karolo ba ke nyakišiša. Ka mokgwa wa art therapy, ke mokgwa wa go kgabiša.
If you could create something for yourself, that would be somehow showing you to the world, to say, this is how I want the world to look at me. And think deeply about what is it that you want to keep away from the world and what is it that you want the world to see about you. And maybe let's do that and see where that takes us to.
So let's use the material or more different.
Yes, there is material.
Mabel le Mapula ba bontšha go ikgafela mo go dingwala tša bona. Ge le Melissa awa ga a gona fa. O latlha se leng sa gagwe go bontšha go se kgotsofale ka task ye. Go tloga go bontšha gore go seo a se fitlhago se se ile go sa mo tshwenya kua morago.
What was it like to create this image that we have created?
It wasn't like it's difficult for me. Or so I just looked and then I became level children.
So this is how you want the world to see you.
Yeah. Like like so I believe as like you're free to be who you are. So I believe I'm free to be who I am. I can get the world out there like imponegile like a grumpy person or whatever. So can or like born or like or smile all the time. So that's why really this person is smiling and get to release this thing. Then that's when you can wanna lose like I'm more play.
Ke bona ntwe shine. Le go dimo fa le bitso le reng yo. Mo ke dutseng ke gona le bona. And still a little part China gave on. So I'm wondering because the two lives are visible more. Kebona my Leo life.
Oh, ne ke try o cover your so I cover sharp so that's why it essentially it visible.
What I'm seeing there is that my udeng, but there's still your, which is bophelo ba hao bo ileng gore mhlomo a o batle re bo bona. But when se botsa ma bo mtlhagisa the way ke bona this image ka teng. Gore the glittering part of you is there. But there's also this part that you want to hide that doesn't want to be hidden. Eke bonang e hlahella. Ke sa tse gore wa e bona na we.
Because like next time nahane the way lena le nahanang ka yong ka ona so next time ka mkhol na le tlhalosang ka ona but nna re next time na re itloba ka mkhol so that's why kere like now for now like I chose next.
Okay.
The shoes then I did more on the portrait. The make it a melon handle, so I chose my own pair. And then I chose a red dress. I feel like red is the new black. Yeah, not just everybody can wear red because it's bold. So this is what I did.
Is this how you want the world to look at you?
Yeah, as somebody who's confident. So I feel like if you're not on your feet, not confident, you cannot do anything or approach anybody.
What do you think about her image?
It's you. Remember what I said that you don't mind anyone. Yes, it's me. I'm the life and everything needs to evolve around me. This.
What do you think? Like she said, like you tell them like the dresses and then like chanela. So that is exactly
Unaware that this is me. And when they're saying it, yes, this is me. If you didn't know maybe and somebody had to show you this is me.
How was it like to create your image?
It was boring, hence that's why I've got a paper plane. Because usually when people are bored, this is what they do. Because I feel like you cannot give me a certain amount of time in a space just for me to explain who I am to the world. I feel like I'm bigger than these crayons and all these magazines and all this.
It is very, very difficult to express when there's so much to express.
That can be true, and at the same time, you cannot expect someone to be very expressive among other people. You get a person better when it's one-on-one. To me, this thing, it's impersonal. That's how I'm trying to say it. I feel like there are people that, like your work, you need to always analyze everything. And for me, it's like, even if I just stood there with a blank paper, you'll always have something to analyze. It's blank, it's because your life is bleak or something. But I just feel like you need to get to know things about me. But in this kind of environment, it doesn't work out for me, not because I'm scared or whatever, or there are people. I'm very outspoken and it's just not working out. It's not for me.
What are you thinking as we're speaking with Melissa?
I'm thinking Melissa thinks she's in a therapeutic session. She hates shrinks and she does not want to talk about anything because she feels like you're analyzing whatever she has to say or whatever she did. But then she says she was bored. You should take that as boredom, not as any significant value to it.
Is that how you feel, Melissa?
Yes, similar. I feel like you expect so much from me and you are getting so less. Like I'm under-delivering. I don't know what you want me to tell you because I've already said that this was an indication that first of all, I don't like to be told. Yeah, I like, however it's done. I've always had my ways of doing things. However, the end result, whatever you want, it will be delivered. But how I do it, don't worry about that because it will be delivered. So that is me. I delivered.
You surely did. You did deliver. And I can see what you have delivered.
Melissa o sana le bothata ba go thulana le bothata bo ile ba mo tlhagela ge a sa gola.
How do you feel, Mapule?
Not the wicked Molanka, she doesn't like to talk about her feelings with anyone. Unless, now maybe Atla are okay. Can Melissa that I want to talk. Yeah, so she, or Aratore, I be forced or abandoned. Yeah, that's what I see.
Mokgwa wa a therapy o dumelela motho mang kapa mang go ntsha sele mo mafatlheng a gago. Ge le phumzile o dumelela Melissa go uta se mo tshwenyago ka go ba le mereba. A re bone gore a ka lokologa na ka morago ga papatso.
It's for life. It's for life.
Se se latelago ka task e ke gore ba tšea karolo ba nyakišiše ka fao ba leng gona ga bjalo le gore ba nyako ipona ba le kae mo bophelong.
I wanted you to go outside into this lovely garden of this place and get something that is significant to you. And come back and create an image of you coming in here and going through what we have gone through up to now. If you feel you cannot go outside, you can use the available material and get something that is of significance to you. I'll give you another 30 minutes and then we're done.
Molaetša ke gore ba šomiše sengwe mo ba lego gona go ngwala seswantšho se bontšhang gore ke bomang le gore ba ya kae ka bophelo. Bjale ka ge pula ena Mabel le Mapula ba bona bokaone e le go hwetša sa bona ka gare go ngwako go tla ka sengwalwa. Ge e le Melissa yena o ya ka ntle go ikhweletša letšoba se se ra gore ga se a kwešiša go ba ganya ke selo ka task ye.
This is me coming here. I didn't have any idea where it's at in. And therefore, what the art therapy entails, what it does, that is me progressing through it, understanding what goes in the art therapy. And then I see the light. What does art therapy do to people's lives?
This is me like being a leader of success. So for now, or I give him patience and then le hard work. So so I so fit more, but slowly but surely it will fit. And I know and I can see my future, and I can see that it's very bright.
Melissa.
I have a flower. It means that I'll always shine this bright.
I noticed that when I said create an image, you opted for the
Flower.
the going outside.
I love flowers. Yes, and it will entail so much for me to start building things that I have here towards things that I see.
When there is no structure in our own personal lives, it is sometimes very, very difficult to create any structure anyway.
I think you cannot be self-sufficient as a human being. You need other structures that she thinks do not matter.
Let's go on to the next task, which is the last task, which I think will take about 10 minutes to complete.
Task ya bona ga bjale ke go ngwala journal puku sephiri ye ba ka e šomišago go ngwala maikutlo a bona ka go yona. Go ba le journal go thuša go beakantšha maikutlo a motho le go ngwala sengwe le sengwe se se o tshwenyago maikutlong. Ga bjalo go bontšha Melissa a na le kgatlhego. Ke bona gore o ke kwa le bokaone bjale.
Time is up. Maybe if you could take this time and reflect on how it felt like to have a diary of your your life where you put all the things that you want to keep private?
I enjoyed creating this because I felt like there were no expectations of how I should do it because it's a journal. So yeah, it was very interesting for me.
How does it feel like for you looking at it?
But I think it's beautiful and it was limitless. I just decided to do it this way because this is how neat I wanted it to look.
I believe dilo tse ke tlo di ngwalang ka mo ke dilo tse leng ke tsaka, so not for someone else or a tla a bale. So that's why ke ngwadile private and confidential, so ke for nna o re ke bale.
A journal it's made solely for the reason that it's confidential. I don't want to share it with the world or with anyone. It's just for me.
Ke kopa ho welcome at this hospital.
It's a maile bang session.
Session e tsamaile hantle. Ke nagana hore ha ba fitla mo the participants nebali somehow I sensed a lot of reluctance to create.
Le bone bang therapy.
I think this can work. The art therapy thing can work in real life if I were to continue with it. I realize some things that makes I realize in my normal senses I see in the therapy.
Now, like, I'm trying to get the feelings back. So, putting them more pampering by doing art now, that will work for now.
If ufuna ukukhuluma ngezinto ndokhuluma, if ungafuni ukukhuluma ngazo angize ngikhulume ngazo, and futhi lenye angifuni ukuthi ngifostele ukuthi ngikhulume ngezinto because ngathini ufuna kubeka yini.
Aribele ka fostela a ratso no fostela you go and ntwe le ngore wena tshwantse le hore o tlo mo wena wa bona ke tlo botsa ka something very important. Gemmo a o fadilo na tse le ngore nyoko thusha wena or ona ntwe le ngwana mo bophelong tshwantse re thuto gore o se bolele rate tswalela rena self ditsela tša rena gore re kgone go tswela pele mo bophelong. Ke a leboga.
Lebogile nnete.
Le nna ke a leboga. Le tlang. Ka matlho le iponetse ka ditsebe le ikwetse ge ntse re gola mo bophelong re sepela re go gola matlakala nako tše dingwe matlakala a re padiša go hwetša ditoro tša rena tše re di labalabelang. Wena ke wa gae e thuše tinyake o tinyakišiše o hwetše ditoro tša gago bophelo ba gago go mo diatleng tša gago. Go fitlhela re kopana beke tlang ke setogolo sa barolong ke na seputla se mogodi ke re nanga yego kitch
Discovering the extraordinary and the